Hey there! Bob for Wisconsin Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show. To you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it after the show. Right now, let's just get into the show. Re-vegging mother plants. This particular question from a previous viewer questions episode was, I got a bunch of clones, a bunch of starts off of my mother plant. Let them die. I need to re-veg it so I can get some more. What do I do? We talk about that specifically, but also generally re-vegging this particular plant we're working with. So if that sounds interesting to you, or even if it doesn't, maybe it'd still be a good clip. You might enjoy it. So please watch the clip, and I'll talk to you after.
Spanky McNutley, 7624. I flowered out a mother plant, but I got lazy and the clones died. What should I feed when attempting to re-veg after harvesting? Would foliar feeding speed up the process? Would Bloom Chaos help? Any other tips for re-vegging?
So I guess the question is that, are we re-vegging a flowered plant or re-vegging a mother plant you took clones from? Because, you know, the flowering plants are so hard to re-veg. I mean, to me, I don't do well. I don't succeed with that when you take a bud and then clone it and then have it re-veg, because it takes weeks for it to send out new shoots and new vegetation. But basically, it's treating it like early to mid veg in the cycle with a 20 to 22 hour light cycle, and then foliar feeding doesn't do a whole lot until it starts putting on foliage. The flowers don't take it in as well as the foliage does, so foliar feeding them may not be the best bet. It's more of a mild Athena, Medusa, Demeter kind of feeding schedule, and 22 hours of light. If it's a mom you're just trying to re-veg, then foliar feeder.
It sounds like he just cut all his cuttings off and then let his cuttings die, and he's like, oh shit.
Wants to re-veg mom. As long as the mom doesn't have a ton of flower bodies on the tops and you just want to bring her back, then foliar feeding does help, and the Pegasus watered right into the root zone will help stretch them to get them to start growing again. I'd avoid chaos because the plant's already stressed about a bunch of other things. If you aren't perfectly balanced in nutrition in the soil and chaos a stressed out plant, you may just be creating more problems.
It seems like that would be an obvious thing, but it's the opposite of that, because it's gonna show you the plant's not happy. You just cut it.
You took its babies away. Now it needs to figure out how to get energy again. So it's depends on where you're at. I know flower re-vegging is a lot tougher than re-vegging a mother plant. So as long as your mother plant isn't totally flowered out, you should be fine. Just foliar feeder, give her 22 hours of light in a week or so, and they should send out new shoots.
And with this mother plant, time, love, and tenderness might be the recipe to just let it kind of relax a little bit and come back at it a little while later.
But foliar feeding or root drenching with Pegasus will definitely help it grow faster and put on longer clone sites.
Okay, what do you think of that? Informative, entertaining, helpful, useful? Agree, disagree, questions, comments, thoughts, whatever. Throw in the comments and we'll talk about it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.